Alright, what's up guys? Today I will be going over if kinetic weapons still do more damage than energy weapons in update 2.0. Before we only had primary weapons between both slots, but now we have things like shotguns, snipers, and other things between all three slots. So it's important to see if the kinetics still do more damage, which will determine a lot of things. So first, as you see, I have two hand cannons, both 140 RPM, same impact. One is energy, one is kinetic. We're going to go ahead and see what the damage differences are. So as you saw with the kinetic, I hit that number. Now with the energy, I hit that number, which is less. So the kinetic one did 4.26% more damage than the energy one, which was similar to how it was before update 2.0. But now, like I mentioned before, now we have things like shotguns in both slots. As you see, these are both 100 RPM with the same impact. One is solar and one is kinetic, but they both take special ammo. So let's see what happens now. With the kinetic one, that was the damage I hit right there. Now with the energy, I hit that number, which is less once again. So comparing those numbers, the kinetic one did 5% more damage on the dot now, which is a decent chunk. Now doing the same thing with sniper rifles, as you see here, I have Alone as a God, which is a 140 RPM with that impact. It is the raid one, it's kinetic now. Now I have the Untitled sniper rifle, which is solar, which is a 140 RPM with the exact same impact as the primary one. As you see, the kinetic hit that number. I'll go ahead and swap to the energy, and I hit that number. So once again, following suit, the kinetic did 5% more damage than the energy one. So across the board, the kinetics do more damage. But where do the energies do more damage? Well, they do more damage to shields. As you see here, the kinetic hit 455. Now the energy one off burn hits 866. Now I'm going to change it onto the burn, which is solar, to match the wizard shield. As you saw right there, I hit 1299. So throwing all those numbers up on the screen, the off burn energy weapon hit 90% more damage, which is almost double the damage than the on burn solar one. Hit 185% more damage, which is almost 3 times the damage of the kinetic. Also, another thing energy weapons do when you're shooting a shield, if you match the damage of it, when you break the shield, it also sends this explosion in a general area, almost like explosive payload that hits for that number right there. So with this knowledge, generally the best way to play is to break shields with your energy, then swap to your kinetic to do damage to the enemy once their shield is gone, because you're getting more damage per shot with the kinetic against the regular health bar. So this means a lot going forward with the new weapon slot. In Forsaken, once we get a lot of new weapons with new random rolls, for example, something like a high impact sniper in the primary slot, since most of the time when you shoot a sniper, you're not shooting at a shielded target, you're shooting at the regular health bar. If you had something comparable to Whisper of the Worm in your primary slot, so like let's say max impact with triple tap and stuff like that, especially if box breathing gets nerfed on the Whisper, that would be better overall because you're going to be taking advantage of that extra damage against non-shielded targets. And you can say the same thing about the Kinetic Shotgun compared to the Perfect Paradox, as we see right here. If you take out Trench Barrel out of the equation on this weapon, then the Perfect Paradox would do more damage to a boss per shot because of the fact that it does 5% more damage against non-shielded targets. But then the EP Shotgun would be better against majors with shields and stuff like that. So you really have different reasons to use both at the same time, which is nice. The one I'm looking forward to the most is something like a sniper or shotgun in the primary, but then an energy hand cannon. Let's say you can get an energy hand cannon with the same rolls as the Midnight Coup, which is Outlaw, Rampage, and put that onto the Annual Skate. You will be losing that 5% damage against regular enemies, but hand cannons kill most low tier adds easily anyway, so losing that 5% won't mean anything in terms of how many shots it takes to kill most adds, but you will get that double and 3x damage against shields, which will be nice. Knowing all this information gives you so many different options. I can see builds with like a sniper primary, hand cannon energy, then a shotgun or rocket launcher power be pretty top tier. So overall, this is really good knowledge to have going into Forsaken with random rolls and new weapon slot changes, and just something to keep in mind. Anyways, let me know what type of builds you're going to be going for in Forsaken. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.